My friends, as much as I wish this were the case, I do not believe Silksong is going to win Game of the Year. I have never played any of the other games that are nominated, but I just don't think it'll be Silksong. But Silksong is my Game of the Year. I don't know. I just don't see it winning Game of the Year, but I think it's an honor to even be nominated. Did Hollow Knight win Game of the Year? I don't think it did. Was it still around? Was it around when they were doing this? Did Hollow Knight win Game of the Year? There's my question. No. The original Hollow Knight did not win Game of the Year, but its sequel is nominated for Game of the Year in 2025. The original game received nominations for awards like Best Debut Indie Game, Best Debut, and won several others, such as Outstanding New IP Gameplay Design. What game awards did Hollow Knight win? Not very many. Well, I mean, kind of. I don't know. I feel like it's not going to be Silksong. I don't know. What is in my hair? I don't feel like, I've never played Expedition 33, and I've never played any of the other games on that list. But if I had to just make a wild shot in the dark, throw a dart, I would say probably Expedition 33. Just because of the unbelievable hype about it. And I mean, Silksong had unbelievable hype too, but I don't know, something about Expedition 33. And the fact that I think, did she put it away correctly? Or did it just all, oh, that's okay. What does she want? Because we don't have kids games up there. They're all up in her closet, like Hungry Hungry Hippo. Dadbods, how are you? Scarecrow, how are you? Mac, how are you? Grandpa, thanks for the lurk. Having played most games on the list, Expedition 33, hands down. Man, I need to play it. And I keep asking myself how to do that, because I don't necessarily want to play it on my living room TV if, like, my girls, obviously it's not appropriate for my girls, but I also don't really want to play it on, like, my tiny little TV. But at the same time, I also don't, I've also considered recording, like, my first reaction to, like, the first 2 hours or something, like I did with Tears of the Kingdom. And but then I'm like, I don't want to post that on my YouTube channel if I don't stream mature rated games. And so I don't want to have, like, this recording of me playing a mature rated game. You know what I'm saying? 20 streams, dang. Okay, wait, here's a question. How do you get this streak? Does it happen automatically, or do you have to click on something? Is there a button that says you're on a streak and you click it and it gives you 450 chucks, or, like, how does that work? I'm not streaking. My viewers are streaking. Twitch started this thing called a stream streak. And so they can, like, there's, like, this little notification down here that says DJ reached 20 stream streak. And then they can send a message, but it also gives them, like, a bonus, a chunk of channel points. Oh, you only click to post it. Wow, 20 streams. You and DJ. Neck and neck. Oh no, where's my stool? No. Okay, hold on. I gotta go grab, somebody stole my stool. I gotta go grab another stool. I'm a stool, sit on me. Nope, no, stools don't talk, stools don't talk. Frozen stool for the win. That was in my daughter's bathroom. Stool. I am proud to say, happy to say that the tingling in my foot has gone away completely. And I'm keeping my doctor's appointment because I just want to make sure I don't have any issues. But it's gone away completely. And I am almost positive it's because I now prop my foot up on a stool and I don't sit with my feet at 98 degrees, at a 98 degree angle for 3 hours, 4 times a week. And I stretch. I take a break and I kind of stretch my legs and stuff, like whenever there's an ad run, which, hold on. Alexa, remind me at 2:00 p.m. to check my bread dough. So it's been like 4 months or something insane. Maybe not 4 months, but it's been a long time since I've actually made my own bread. And it's just been time. It's just a matter of time. And I finally made another batch of dough today. So it's currently rising. Hey, it's John. And it's Chain. Oh yeah, no, I don't have it for this screen. But I've gotten a lot of really great feedback on the horizontal text. I like the horizontal chat because it's very minimal, but Hayes brought up some really good points that if somebody writes a longer message, it cuts off half of the message. And so I liked DJ's idea of having messages show up, but then disappear after a while so that if chat is quiet, then, you know, but I don't like the look of like a clunky, like a boxy. And I know that streamers like Point Crow and streamers like, he's the only one I can think of in my head, really. But there are streamers like him that have like just the chat and it's only like this big. It's like this section of the screen. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Okay, it's like that section. It's not very big at all, but because I already have stuff up on the top, I didn't want to overload my overlay, but at the same time, I do think, okay, so I think in the guessing the game scene, I don't want chat to ruin the guesses and stuff for potential people that are watching at home, like on their own. So I don't really want a chat overlay for that until we actually see what it really is. And then maybe we can add a chat overlay then. But like while I'm guessing or while we're listening, I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. But for the $2 trash to treasure or trash or treasure game, I do think there needs to be a chat overlay. I just think it makes a lot more sense. And I'm kind of bummed that I didn't do that this last time. I edited the whole thing with Minute of Violence, which by the way, I'm still playing. And it's a lot of the same. I mean, it's a lot of the same. Like you're still doing the same thing. You have to wake the giant and then you have to get him to like power the machine or whatever. But I am so intrigued by the story. And I am still currently playing it because I finished Hollow Knight and I'm still currently playing that. So how's it going, VT? Cheers. So I do think that there needs to be a chat overlay, and I think disappearing like chat bubbles, which I did find. I knew I had them somewhere. I had them in my... oh, that would be so cute. Speech bubbles coming out of Kalulu. That would be so cute. I don't know how to do that. My sister might know how to. Well, I mean, what you really, I'm actually, I don't know. I can kind of play around with that. And the reality is, if I really wanted to, I could freelance somebody to do it if I really, really wanted to. But I would say probably like bottom left corner, just like 3 bubbles at a time. You know what I mean? But then those show the whole message. So if I need to like clip somebody's message or zoom in on it because of something they said, like for instance, we were talking about Minute to Islands and what it kind of felt like, looked like. And I was like, it looks kind of like Hilda and Coraline. And then it was Scarecrow that said, it's kind of giving me Adventure Time vibes. Perfect. I want to add that in the reaction, like in the gameplay. And then later on, Paladrune was like, the art style gives me like old highlights magazine style, which is absolutely true. So I want to be able to highlight different messages, but it is kind of hard with horizontal chat because the horizontal chat, if there's a lot of text, it just doesn't. Hey, Skybird, how are you? How is Skybird? I think we need to have a chat overlay for the whole thing of the indie game or like the cheap games. And then I think we need to have a chat overlay for half of the guess the game scene. But see, we're just learning together. We're learning together. And what's up, baby? She found an ant. Great. I love that journey for us, for our house. Burn them all. Burn the ants. Ants are fascinating, but I don't want them in my house. Like, I'm fine with them being outside. I just don't want them in my house. So obviously I have a lot to learn. And with this last one, I never really did an intro. I was just kind of like, hello. All right, well, here's the game we picked and blah, blah, blah. And I really should have some sort of like, okay, I picked this game up for $2. Is it trash or is it treasure? Boom. You know what? I might just use it right there. Yay! I think I just recorded my intro. Something like that I can throw in at the very beginning and then we can move on with it because the videos are only like 7 to 8 minutes. Hi, Bobby. How's it going, Bobby? And Bobby, I got your thing on Discord for chat commands and I just have not. This weekend was also bananas because third Sundays, you guys. Third Sundays are nuts. And not only was yesterday a third Sunday when I had lots of extra meetings, but I also did singing time for all the kids. And it was a blast because I love doing that. That's like one of my favorite voluntary callings / like positions I've ever held as a member of the church my whole life. But I can only sub if they need me on first and third Sundays because that's when I'm not in Young Women's because it's every other Sunday. But that added on to the extra meetings I had yesterday. I don't get home until like 5:30. Like the day is it's just a really long day. So last weekend, I really wanted to sit down and take a look at all my commands and everything because I'd love to simplify things and I would love to not overload my OBS with tons and tons of little media clips. But I felt like that was the only way because I don't know how to code. So, but I did. I got your thing and I greatly appreciate you taking the time to figure something like that out for me. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and and so I'm still playing Minute of Violence and I like it. Like I said, it's feeling just the teensiest bit repetitive only because, well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody if anybody wants to play it, but there's a teeny bit of repetitiveness, but ultimately I'm still very intrigued by the story and I can definitely see the heavier themes and the kind of the inner monologue of Mo and kind of her struggles and how she feels very much like she's the only one that can do this and nobody else understands. And obviously she's very isolated and alone. I'm really nervous how it's going to end. I'm afraid it's going to be sad because there is definitely more fungus and definitely more coughs and more like her going as she's like, you know, and she insists that everybody else wear masks, but she will not wear one. Which leads me to believe there's obviously some self-harming kind of destructive behaviors, you know. So play it at your own risk, but I'm really enjoying it. And the art style's fabulous. And I love the storytelling so far. So I've kept it up. I thought it was great. And I really honestly thought that that we were going to come across a game we were all going to crack up and be like, this is absolutely terrible. And I was so pleasantly surprised. So that gives me a lot of hope for these cheaper games because honestly, I hate to say it, but if I saw a game on sale for $2, I'd be like, that's too cheap. That's too cheap. That must be crap. And I don't really know why I feel that way because, I mean, people can put good sales on, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm like, that's just that they must be just trying to practically give away copies, you know? I don't know, but whatever the case. So we are revisiting Spyro today and, let me pull up Words on Stream and get ready for that when I have to go check my bread. So when Auden gets out of quiet time, I will run and check my bread really fast. But now that it's not quite as warm in our kitchen, my bread dough doesn't rise as fast. I'm sorry. I have 10 gigs in my media gallery. Why? How do I check my media gallery? Like, what is that? Media? You mean like my... Oh, I really want to play this. Like my... I think it means like my... Oh, see? No. Oh, never mind. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I still have not. Okay. I still haven't done the treetops. I was gonna watch a YouTube video of how to do it over the weekend, and I never took the time to do that either, because part of me is just salty about it because I just feel like it's like the difficulty spike just like suddenly shot up. I don't know. We'll try it a couple times today. My biggest problem is that you only have 5 times to try it, and then you have to start all over from the very beginning, which I get. This is like older games. I get it. Hey, it's Cheetah! My bread doesn't rise because it's not yet time. They're like, it's baking some more. And they're like, it's baking some more. Yeah, mine isn't baking yet. Mine is just rising like in the bowl. I did order some scrapers today though, because I haven't, or scrapers slash like a chopper to chop the dough, you know? But apparently my dough has high hydration. And I thought I was doing something wrong. But apparently if you make, like I've followed the recipe, but there's a certain way to knead very high hydration dough that's sticky. And I was not, oh, that's right. I remember this now. He's getting ready to kick me. Did you see that? He was ready. Okay, there's a dragon over there that I have not seen yet. Oh, there's a lot of... I'm supposed to go this way. Can I kick this? Okay. Okay, that's right. I have 2 moves. Got it. Dark Passage. Have we been here yet? I don't think we have. Is this a flying level? I don't think this is a flying level. And I think I have decided what game I'm going to play next. Screenshots and videos, that's what I meant. It probably is. I can turn that off because every once in a while when I'm playing Horizon or something, it'll be like screenshot saved or something, and I'm going, why? I don't need this commemorated. Like, I'm okay. Okay. But every single day, I'm like, is today the day? Is today the day that I'm gonna restart Silksong? Am I a glutton for punishment? Part of me wonders if I will do better with it in handheld, or now that I've played it before, now obviously, are these angry pugs? Now obviously I can like, I can kind of tailor my gameplay to which crests and like which tools, you know what I'm saying? Onyx, how are you? Oh, you are too large. Who is making this happen? Is it that little... Is it not that little jester? Who is making... Okay. You know, all these levels have very different music than I think they're going to have. She's just... It's wild to me that you can play well in handheld. Oh, I do. I play the best in handheld.
But you should watch the fools.
Yes, the
I'd rather
fools.
flame the fools.
Cook them.
Now you're thinking.
We've got Torchy's Tacos mascot. Torchy's Tacos mascot is a devil with a little bow and arrow like that. Yeah, I love playing in handheld. I prefer it so much, but my problem is, oh, they turn into those little wall-eyed pugs. My problem with handheld is that my Switch, you gotta get the sub 30-hour 100% achievement on Silksong. Finish it in 30 hours. No. I thought okay. I might be able to. I finished Hollow Knight in 30 hours. I was able to move through Hollow Knight pretty quickly. I was kind of surprised. Whoops. And you know, I really honestly did not think I was going to enjoy Hollow Knight as much that time I played it, and I enjoyed it so much I couldn't wait to play it at the end of the day. I could not wait. I was kind of borderline obsessed, if I'm being totally honest, which is really silly because I've played it before. But man, I was so ready all the time. I wanted to play it all the time. Why derpy pugs? No, they're Frenchies. That's what they are. They're like wall-eyed Frenchies. That's what they are. Oh, my Joy-Cons are starting to they'll kind of disconnect sometimes so I have to be really careful when I'm holding it with one hand. So if I'm holding it with both hands and then I have to like scratch my nose or something, then I have to like set it down, scratch my nose, and then pick it back up again. Because if I hold it with one hand, it'll make the Joy-Cons go wonky. And I don't want to buy new Joy-Cons right now because I just don't. Mine aren't that old, but maybe they are. I don't remember how long it's been since I bought those ones. I bought the ones that I have because actually everybody was really kind. I had like a goal, like a donation goal or whatever, because I needed new Joy-Cons because mine were really bad. And everybody was really kind and we met that goal. I think we met, or something like that. I don't remember. Maybe I only had a goal for half or something. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I remember getting them and being so grateful because my other ones were struggling. I had like the original gray ones that came with my actual original console. And now I have the blue and pink ones, or the green and pink ones. And they worked great for a really long time. And now I feel like they struggle a little bit. But to be totally honest, I don't know if that's a Joy-Con thing or if that is a Switch thing. I don't know. But I just know when I held my friend's Nintendo Switch 2, they felt so much more secure. And I didn't feel like they would wobble like that. I loved his secrets. His sheep slippers. They sell third-party Switch-compatible controllers. The 8-bit dough is long-standing brand, but there's others as well. I got myself a Starfield deck. My brother has one of those 8-bit dough things, or maybe it's not an 8-bit dough thing, but they're like they look like this. They look like this, but they're like cut down the middle, and then they slide onto the Switch, so it's like a whole. It's like whole entire. It's like one half of a Switch Pro controller and one half of a Switch Pro controller. And he loves it. Absolutely swears by it. Says it's the greatest thing, one of the greatest things he's ever gotten for his Switch. And I've never actually gotten one of those, but the heck do you get up there? I can't remember if it was 8-bit dough though, but I've heard lots of really good things about 8-bit dough. But do they sell are there any good third-party Switch Joy-Cons that actually click onto? Oh, it's dedicated to controllers only. See, I love to play handheld, so I want something that clicks on. And I'm not opposed to getting third-party as long as it's reliable. Like 8-bit dough is reliable, but I see so many knockoffs on like Amazon and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to, I'm too cheap to pay for. This sounds stupid, but I'm too cheap to pay for cheap things because oftentimes the cheap things end up breaking and I have to get another one. So it ends up costing me more money than if I would have just gotten the Nintendo brand in the first place. You know what? I will check around Black Friday. See, originally my plan was to get a Nintendo Switch 2 at the beginning of December when Metroid Prime 4 was released or releases. And then I was going to get new Joy-Cons for my current Switch 1 and then give that with the new Joy-Cons to Charlotte, so she didn't have kind of junky Joy-Cons. But now I don't think I'm getting a Switch 2 in December, and so now I'm like, all right, well, I can make the Joy-Cons work, but I have to re-click them in a couple times because they're just, I don't know. Hey, it's DJBJ. What? She ghosted you? I don't understand why people can't just communicate. If you're not, like, if you aren't interested anymore, just say that. Just be like, hey, like, I know that we've been going at this for a little while, but it's really, I'm just not feeling it anymore, but I really wish you the best. Nobody wants to take accountability and nobody wants to, like, send a message. That sucks, DJBJ. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that she couldn't just communicate. Yeah, I agree with John. People are cowards. They'd rather just cut it off altogether and just be like, I don't want to even deal with it. It's because we've been conditioned to not handle uncomfortable situations. And I get that uncomfortable situations suck, but they don't kill you. And it's nicer to actually, there's a random gem I missed. Peanut, how's it going, Peanut? You are being a little pill right now. Go, go, go. No, no, no. Okay, game I'm playing next. I have decided the next game I'm going to play is Chrono Trigger. I will say that I have played Chrono Trigger before, but it has been so long. I remember nothing about it other than a frog. That's all I remember. I only remember a frog. That is all. And so I might as well have never played it because I don't remember anything about it. We can't just run away from awkward things or hard things because it inevitably affects other people poorly, like DJ BJ, who didn't get an explanation, didn't get a, I mean, even if it was just kind of like a, hey, like I had feelings for you at the beginning, but my feelings have kind of fizzled out. Okay, fine. That may hurt, but it's better than just blocking. It's so frustrating. I'm so sorry. That sucks a lot. I don't know. And luckily, Chrono Trigger is on Steam. So I can just get Chrono Trigger on Steam and I don't have to resort to any, hey, it's Hayes! I don't have to resort to any means to get it. Most likely was talking to 5 other guys and decided to get serious with one of the others. Ooh, that could have been as hard of a pill as that is to swallow. That could have been. Unfortunately, there are people who do that and it sucks, but is that supposed to, okay. Oh. What the hey? Is there like a super ramp around here? Okay, well now here we are at the begin. Okay. Yeah, and things don't go away. Like, just because you, I don't know. And that's the way Elsa deals with things from Frozen. She just runs away. She just goes, I'm sorry, our family doesn't have any traditions, Anna. It's my fault. And then she runs away, even though Anna's like, wait, let's talk about this. And she just runs away. And I tell Charlotte, I tell my girls, I'm like, that is not how we deal with our problems. We can't just run away all the time. Maybe for a minute, but we can't just run because we affect everybody else when we do that. And it's not fair to the other people.
Sausage legs!
Move your little sausage legs! Okay, I'm gonna get over there. Hold on. I don't want to miss anything. There are definitely quick ones, but I went through my experience of buying and trying. So it's a risk reward thing. Helps with experience though. Yeah, I need to check on I don't know. Oh, there it is. See it. Yeah. Oh, hopefully this leads me to where I need to be. Some derpy Frenchies. Some wall-eyed Frenchies. Oh yeah, I think this is where I saw. But you know what though? I know that dating has changed so much since I dated anybody. And my dating experience was kind of weird because I really didn't do a ton of dating because I met my husband when I was 15 and ended up dating somebody while he served his mission. But we inevitably ended up dating each other after he got home from his mission, but I really didn't do a ton of dating, and so I don't really feel like I'm the best person, but I am such a firm believer in communication, and I think it is always better for you to say,
use your whole butt.
Hey, you know, at first this felt really great, and I really enjoyed our time together, but I just feel like this is kind of fizzled out, and I'm really sorry, but I just don't think this is for me, or whatever. That is, and even in text message form, you could send that in a text message form, and that would be so much better than just ghosting you, so I'm sorry. Hey, it's Wolf! Better now that Wolf is here. If that person was too weak to be your lifelong partner, which means it's good to know that your partner will stick it out through thick and thin. I've heard so many relationships that are in it through absolute roughness, like poverty level roughness, so don't knock this moment off. Well, and when somebody treats you like they don't care, believe them, unfortunately. Instead of running around and trying to be like, oh my gosh, why did I? Just, they've shown how they feel. You know what I mean? Oh, Wolf reached 22 today too. Man, Wolf, Scarecrow, DJ. Cheers. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know how to get to the other thought I had it, but I do not. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here, though. I'm so grateful. Auden is very needy right now. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Good job, Spyro. Good job. You know what? I've always wanted to punt a couple little small dogs. Oh, you guys are large in stature. What is your job? To make everything more threatening? Okay. Oh, I figured it out. Yay.
Shout?
Turkey shout. I figured it out. That's right. I forgot about that. That was a show that is on Amazon, I believe. I think it's on Amazon. It's called, what was it called? Tumbleleaf. And I loved Tumbleleaf because of its animation style. It was like stop action 3D kind of animation, but it was so quirky. Oh, I loved it, but we don't have Amazon Prime, so the girls never. Charlotte watched it for a while when we did have Amazon Prime, but it's so sweet. But Fig the Fox, he's the one, he lives in this cool like beach broken down pirate ship. And he always finds something. And he's got this little friend named Fig that's like a caterpillar, I think. And he finds, there's like this little treasure chest that he finds something in every single episode, and then he uses that thing to like help all of his friends.
I'd love to help you catch Gnasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry, the only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
So none of these other dragons are gonna help me out. Like I'm on this on my own. Okay, I see how it is. Making the young one with the... I've had a 20 stream streak before, but my doctor told me that with the proper meds, that'll all clear up in no time. Turkey shout, I figured it out. That's the only one I remember. I don't remember the other ones he used to say. He had this little bear friend named Maple, and she was also super cute. But my favorite was his little friend that was named Hedge, who was a hedgehog. And his grandma, Hedge's grandma, was always knitting, and she had little spools of thread stuck on all of her little spines. And I thought that was such a cute design idea. It was just the animation, just the character design was very, very unique. Not so much the design, not so much the animation, because it was very CGI kind of stop action-y, but it was just all the character design were really cute. Man, we are finding little secrets all over the place, aren't we? Every time I think that I've done it, I've done it all. These Frenchies are acting exactly like real French bulldogs would. You know what I'm saying? Little, not, I mean, if anybody has a Frenchie, I apologize. I've never experienced a good Frenchie, but that's just me. Little dogs. My mother-in-law has little dogs, and I have a really hard time with them, but maybe it's just because her dogs aren't trained. And so it's frustrating for me to go over there because they're all over the couch, which means they're all over me if I sit on the couch, and I don't want them to be all over me. I want to just sit on the couch. I don't want them to be all over me. Turkey shout, I figured it out. Hey, it's Marmike! It was scary? Oh, it doesn't feel scary now.
She's talking about Grandma Ashby, baby.
It doesn't seem like it gives scary vibes, but I can definitely see that in the original. Yay! Oh, see, this one was so nice. This one was so straightforward. I said good day. Dark Passage. See, this gives me Spider Caves vibes from Jak and Daxter. Which, by the way, if you haven't played Jak and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank from like the PS2 days, I highly recommend it. If you like Spyro and you like this kind of 3D platforming, it's there for you. Yeah, so I'm gonna play Chrono Trigger. I would say for the first, technically for the first time is a lie because I have played it before, but it has been so long and I feel like I played it during a kind of tumultuous time in my life. So I remembered nothing about it. The only thing I remember is a frog. I remember there being a frog somewhere. And I remember it being pixel art. That's all I remember. But that's it. That's all I remember. I don't remember plots. I don't remember character names. I don't remember the villain. I don't remember the worlds. I don't remember anything. I think I remember it playing kind of like a Zelda game though, kind of like that angle where it's kind of like at a 45-degree angle and you're looking down at your party. I don't think it's top down, but that's all I remember. And they have it on Steam, which is excellent. So I can't ram those two. Oh, look, there's a secret. Oh, I'm supposed to do that. I remember. What happens if I get hit by that? You know what? I don't want to find out. Ja. Isometric, is that the camera angle? Kind of like Tunic or like Hyper Light Drifter or like, well, no, Zelda is more top down. But anyway, I'm really excited about it. I've been thinking a lot about it because I was looking at my backlog and I was like, well, I mean, I have so many games on here that would be really fun, but I think it was down between Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI, but ultimately Chrono Trigger is a little shorter. So I decided to go with that. We'll get to Final Fantasy VI eventually. But I wasn't quite ready to take on another like super long game. I think I'm supposed to kill all these baddies, right? Because they give me gems. Gems to gems. Thanks, Sander. I'm sorry. You know what? She did this to me the other day too. And I was not happy about it, but... what? Not where I just aimed. Even this music gives me very Jak and Daxter vibes too. Not so much the melody, not the, but like that. I don't know. Something about that gives me very Jak and Daxter vibes. At least the first one. The second one is way darker. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun, but it's definitely, the first one is much lighter and much like, it's much more cartoony, although the second one is cartoony too, but I enjoy all of them though. Oh, that's right. I've done the Haunted Tower and I couldn't figure out how to get up into that one area. Get at it. Oh, okay. I got it. That guy with his little clock reminds me of the White Rabbit. I don't know if any of you have seen Age of Imprisonment is relatively short. Oh, that's good to know.
They shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
I like that our conversations don't drag on forever and ever and ever. Like, I've got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I got things to accomplish. Stuff to do. I got dragons to rescue. As a BB dragon. Is that where I got here? What is that crystal teepee over there? Oh no, that's a... That looks like a crystal teepee. It's not. It's the side of the place that I just came from. It's a world. I thought it was a tent. 20 to 30 hours for the main story? Oh, well, I'm up for that. How long is Final Fantasy VI? Oh, I thought Final Fantasy VI was like 50 or 60. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Eventually, I mean, to be 100% honest, I'm gonna have to play every Final Fantasy. Well, every Final Fantasy that's rated M, because I've never played any of them, but 7 and its remakes. And then a part of Tactics, a very small part of Final Fantasy 9, which I don't even remember, and then Final Fantasy 10. So I'm gonna have to stream all of the Final Fantasies because those are great games for growth, honestly. But they're just, I've just never played any of them, and I've heard such great things about most of them. But obviously, the newer they get and the more intense they get, the more mature they get. Oh man, we got a whole world back here. Okay, good night. Thanks for your help.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Gnasty's minions in this world, you
She
must
just went,
expect
"Papa,"
the
and he went, "Nope."
unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
That would have been an awesome introduction for when I first got here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, maybe I should have come here when I first got here. Oh, 30 to 40? Oh, okay. So it is. It's a teeny little bit more. Oh, yeah. I forgot to... Here. You got 5 more minutes, sweet girl. Lies. 7 more minutes. Lofty Castle. And I would love to play Metroid Prime 4, but I can't decide what to do about Metroid Prime 4 because part of me wants to just buy it and play it on my Switch 1 and just play it to buy it, just buy it, play it, whatever. But there's also the part of me that's like, wow, this place, what the heck are those? But there's also a part of me that's like, well, you should wait until you get a Switch 2 because then you can just buy the Switch 2 version and it'll be ultimately better. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was really... Oh. And I sat down to buy this Christmas gift that I was going to get the girls. Can I not... Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to close the store. I do have a 4K TV, but I would be playing it on this little tiny TV, which... I don't know if it's 4K. Do I have a 4K? I think I do. So we were gonna get this thing called a Nex Playground for the girls for Christmas, for both of them. It's this little console that you sit on your TV stand or whatever. And then it's kind of like those old Wii games or those old Xbox games where they read your body and you can like play, and it's almost kind of like a Beat Saber type feel, and they've got all these different games. And they have licensed games from like How to Train Your Dragon and Kung Fu Panda and all these DreamWorks games and everything. It's like $250 for this little console, and then it comes with like a remote. And a friend of mine has one, and the girls used it when we went out to visit Utah last, and they loved it. It was great. And so I sat down to buy it last night because that was going to be like our Christmas gift. You have to have a subscription to play all their games. You cannot buy them individually. So you have to pay $39 for 3 months or something like that, or $89 for 12 months. So you have to have a subscription. It comes with 5 games, but in order to play any other games off of that, you have to have a subscription. And I was like, I can't justify that. I cannot justify spending $250 on the game console to not be able to buy games individually. I was really mad because that's like, I've been banking on that for the last, I came up with that idea a couple months ago and was like, I am the most brilliant parent ever. That is what I'm going to get both my girls, and they're going to love it, and it's going to be so much fun, and they're going to have a blast, and that'll be like their PE time kind of in between lessons with Charlotte's homeschooling. There's no way. I can't justify that cost. And it sucks. But I get, and of course it has tons. Oh, we got a ferry that's stuck. Okay. We got all sorts of things going on. And I'm so mad about it. So now I'm back to square one. I don't know what to get either of my girls for Christmas. It's just a lot of money that's a lot of money for a console that you have to have a subscription for. You know what I mean? Like, at least I can spend, what, $400 on a Switch too, but then I can buy all my games individually and play whatever I want instead of just having to have a subscription. I can't even, that's such a terrible business practice. And I know why they do it, but that sucks. And I'm really salty about it. A big bag of dirt clogs to throw at each other. That's what kids want. Yeah, they just need a hose and some mud. I know Legos are always a good option too. Although I have found that Charlotte doesn't like Legos as much as I thought she did. She likes them, but she has never come to me and been like, hey, I really want this Lego set. I don't know. I'm really mad because I had these high hopes for that. That was going to be like their big gift from us. And then now I'm back to square one. So. Darnity darn, I guess. Oh, we're like circling. Oh. Mudada.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
I was gonna say, is he a baby or is he? We love fairies. They are. They seem to be always on my side, and I love them for that. They help me out of these tough times. So now I don't really know exactly what to get, but I'm sure, you know, we'll come up with something, but... Oh, and then Auden the other day, she was like, I know what I want from Santa. I said, what do you want from Santa? She said, I want giant magnetiles. And I was like, oh, okay. So I looked it up. $500 for a set of big kid-sized, they're not magnetiles, but they're like the same shape and you can like build houses and stuff with them. Super cool idea. Definitely not affordable. Not for us. And I was like, well, sorry, I'll talk to the big guy. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I just, no. Some people go into debt for their kids on Christmas, and we can't. We are not one of those people. We are not one of those families. We can't do that. We're fully aware of what our limitations are and like where our budget is. Most expensive thing Santa ever brought at either of our kids was a Charlotte's Fish Aquarium, hands down. And even then, like Andrew was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be this," and I was like, "Okay, cool." But then it's turned into more, and then it turned into more, and then I was like, I kept being like, I feel like this is way more than we originally thought it was gonna be, but I wasn't gonna sit and argue. Oh, it is stretch time, and it's time for me to go check my bread dough, which is great. That means it'll stretch my legs. So I'm gonna pull up boards on stream for you guys. I also did my... Last week was such a mess. Last week, for whatever reason, I just had zero motivation. Couldn't do anything. Didn't want to do anything. Never woke up early. Let the girls sleep in, so they went to bed late. So they slept in later the next morning. You know what? I will give myself some credit, though. I did teach Charlotte. We got all our homeschooling stuff done. So as far as even though at the end of every day I was like, I did nothing today. I did get her... she did do her lessons, and she did her math, and she's learning how to multiply decimals, and she's doing great. And we're learning about bugs, and we're learning about Native American history. And I found some really cool books at the library. So even though at night when I'm laying in bed, I'm like, today was like a total waste. I didn't do anything. I taught my child all the subjects I was supposed to teach her, and I did stream. No, I don't want to be one of those people. I've watched lots and lots of clips of Caleb Hammer, who does the financial audit on YouTube, and I know, love him or hate him, he seems like a jerk. I think that's an online persona. He does prove that a lot of people are very financially illiterate and do not understand the repercussions of going into debt for stupid things like vacations, like super fancy cars, all that stuff. And it's taught me a lot. He just pops up randomly on my feed, and I am just astounded at how many people make such poor decisions and then try to like justify. But it's like, you can't justify something you legitimately can't afford. If you can't afford it, there's no justification for it. You know what I mean? But I do have something to tell you guys regarding this homeschooling. So let me pause. I'm going to pull up words on stream for you guys. Go check my bread dough. Go get Auden out of quiet time. So give me a second. And I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right. Okay. I will be right back. Thank you guys for letting me go and not letting me, but I appreciate you guys, your patience. Hopefully my bread turns out okay. I was a little lazy. I kind of sort of separated it out and then like just threw it in my bread pans. Normally I kind of like roll it out and like do the fold, but I was like, I'm in a hurry. So I was kind of lazy. Oh, but I was going to show you guys something. Hold on. Okay. So, I don't know how many of you know this, but it's Chris. Oh man, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for that resub. Thank you so much. And Rumi. Oh my gosh. That's literally all I know of the actual song. Thank you guys so much. Oh, you guys are so kind. I hope everybody is doing well. It's like on this glorious Monday. Let me just show you guys something, okay? You can also do Chakra song. I don't know if you played Silk Song, Chris, but it was great, but it was really hard. And I've been singing that song for days now, and my husband is like, why do you love that song so much? I'm like, you just wouldn't understand. You just wouldn't. Okay. So here is a page of my daughter's math homework, okay? So for her to do 11.45 multiplied by 22.4, you move the decimals over. So that's basically 1145 times 224, okay? And this is how she does it. She creates this box. She breaks everything down into thousands or hundreds, and then she multiplies them and gets the answers in all the boxes. And then she has to write them all down. Oh my gosh, my mirror, this is mirrored. And then she has to write all those numbers down in this addition. And then she gets the answer down here. So when we are doing things like 11.45 multiplied by 224, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 numbers that she has to add up. 11. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 zeros. 29 zeros, okay? Fan, collaboration. How are you guys? Chris says, I haven't been able to watch much when you played it. Love Hollow Knight, though. If you loved Hollow Knight, get ready. It's so great, but it's really hard. So worth it, though. Absolutely worth the 7-year wait. Absolutely worth it. So anyway, she got that answer wrong. Okay, she got this answer wrong. Do you want to tell me how we're supposed to fact check, check? That's all the same, though, all this right here. This is all us trying to do the same multiplication problem. She had to draw that box 4 freaking times. No, 3 times. And she got a different answer every time. So this whole time, I've been like, okay, well, this is the way she learned. And I understand the reason they just decided to change how math was taught. I guess I understand why they chose to do that, because they're trying to help the kids visualize why this works, right? 1145 multiplied by 224 is basically, in this box, you've got 224, and then you have 1,145, right? And so that's what she's doing. She's multiplying each number by each number. But like, that's fine if you want to do like 70 times 10, or no, that's easy, but like, like 84 times 95. Okay, then we do a box with like 4 squares in it. But once you start getting into this, where you have all these numbers to add up, and then you have all these numbers to add up, and then I even tried adding all these numbers up. This is mine on the back here. But because I had to keep flipping the page over, I missed a number. That is all one problem. And so Andrew was like, I highly recommend not trying to teach her the other way, because that's just going to confuse her. And this is the way she learned. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, but the way she learned is causing problems, because she has to add 13 problems together with like 29 zeros. And so this morning I got beyond frustrated, and I was like, dude, I am not angry at you by any means. I am frustrated with the way that the school districts decided to be like, you know what? We don't teach math right anymore. We're just going to change it so that none of the parents can help and none of the teachers know how to teach it. So this morning I sort of lost it, and I was like, sit down. Let me show you. Because again, we had another one of these situations where she had like 15 of these problems that she had to add up. And what we have encouraged, because when she struggles, what we encourage is that she does each problem twice, and then she compares her numbers, compares her answers. And then that way she can kind of check her own work, and she has come to me before and be like, okay, this is one answer and this is the other. I think this one is right because I missed a 4 or whatever. And usually she's right. But this morning, and granted it's Monday, but this morning she was like, do I really have to do this a second time? And I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, do you think you got it right? And she was like, I mean, I guess so. I said, I really think you should do it a second time. And she said, well, would you just check the answer and tell me if I got it right before I have to do it a second time? And I said, that's not the point. The point of you doing it a second time is because you've struggled with this concept of multiplying these big numbers together. And she knows how to do it. That's the thing. She knows how to do it. It's the fact that she has 13 numerals to add. It's insane. So her pages look like this. Absolute insanity. And then, of course, she's drawing like these little lines to try and be like, okay, this is one problem, and then there's this other problem, and then she gets lost. She did this 3 times, and she got a number. She got a different number every single time, different answer every single time. So this morning I was like, look, do you want me to teach you an easier way? Or maybe not so much an easier, but I just said, do you want me to teach you a way that you can do this that doesn't have as many steps? And I could tell she was getting frustrated and I was getting frustrated. And that's when I had to be like, dude, I'm not mad at you, but I do feel like, I feel like your school, I don't feel like they've failed her, because she knows how to do it. But like, I'm sorry, nobody is going to do this. Nobody is going to do this in real time. Yes, they're teaching math in a totally new way. Multiplication is now taught with these boxes. You do these boxes where you've got 1,000 times 20, 1,000 times 200. Then you've got 100 times 200. And it's hard to show everything without like writing it on the screen like a whiteboard. But I just have such a problem with it, because I'm like, this has made everything 10 times more complicated because now we have 18 steps instead of just having one multiplication problem that lays out this addition really well just underneath the multiplication problem. I know, it's insane. And so now you can see why sometimes in the mornings when we do math, I'm like, so when I sat her, so when she got frustrated today, I was like, no wonder you don't want to do this 2 times. Because that means you have to draw that whole box again and draw all this stuff and then do this again. You got to write all this down again. No wonder you don't want to do this 2 times. So I did. I sat and taught her how to do the other way. And she doesn't fully grasp it yet. I love the math channel on YouTube. It's an older channel. It's called Math Antics, and it's fabulous. He explains everything. He's kind of like Bill Nye the Science Guy, but with math. And he stands there and they have like a green screen behind him where they show all the numbers, and he explains exactly why everything happens. And I'm not gonna lie, Susie Grace freaking loves watching him do math, even though Susie Grace has always hated doing math. Guess what? I understand math now because I've had to relearn it so I can teach my kid how to divide these giant numbers or how to divide. I was like, I don't know. I don't remember how to multiply decimals. Okay, well, you just make each number a whole number, move the decimal over to make it a whole number, and then the answer, you just move the decimal back however many places you moved it. Okay, cool. I don't remember learning that when I was in school. I'm sure I did, but I don't remember learning it. And division is different, so we haven't reached division yet. But are you kidding? No wonder she doesn't want to do math. Anyway, rant over. So today I kind of went against what Anders said, and I was like, I'm going to teach you this way. And I said, which way do you prefer? And she was like, well, I understand the other way better, but this way has less steps. And I was like, they're the same thing. You're just not creating a box and writing out all of these different numbers. You're right. It's just less steps. You're doing the same thing, but in one, you're drawing it out so that you visualize it better, looking at the hundreds and the thousands and all that stuff. I was like, that's fine. And she even said, she was like, that's fine for like a double digit multiplied by a double digit. But when you get into like the thousands, she did one today where she was adding 8 million. She was adding 8 million to like 250,000 to like another 18,000, 14,000, all that stuff. And of course, she got it wrong because she's trying to balance this 13 number addition problem that has numbers as big as 8 million. And I was like, I mean, it's doable. Sure. That's why we use graph paper. So she's able to stay in her lane, but she still misses things. And I really think it's just because there are just too many numbers. At this point, when we're in the thousands multiplied by 3 digits or whatever, it's just too many numbers. Makes me crazy. And so I sort of kind of went against what Anders said today. And I was like, I'm going to teach you this way, and then you can decide for yourself which way you want to do it. But for these larger numbers, I would really recommend us kind of nailing down the original way I learned how to do it, because it's so much less messy. And I was like, I can pull up a Math Antics video. And she was like, I don't like Math Antics. I don't understand it. And I was like, well, that's news to me because I understand Math Antics great. They explain it in a better way than any of my teachers ever did. So there's my rant about how they just changed math. And Charlotte was laughing because she just watched The Incredibles 2 the other day. And The Incredibles 2, they have a joke about that. Mr. Incredible is helping Dash. And Dash is like, this isn't how they teach us in school. And he's like, Mr. Incredible's like, you can't just change math. Who just decided to change math? And every parent that saw that when it first released was like, amen. Who decided suddenly that you get to just change math all of a sudden? So frustrating. And so for somebody that homeschools, granted that's a choice, and I understand that that's a choice, but for somebody that homeschools, I'm like, I don't have to keep this crap up. I don't have to keep this up. I can be like, you know what? And I'm not telling her to forget everything she knew, because that's not fair. But I just don't. It's mind-boggling to me that they were like, this is easier. I'm like, what? Having my kid add up millions instead of just doing 3 multiplication problems? And the reality is, I mean, I hate to say it, but the reality is she's not going to use this anyway, because every teacher that's been like, well, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket. Oh, that's how I was supposed to get over there. I live on the wild side. Danger's my middle name. She is gonna have, like, maybe not. I mean, she obviously has to learn how to do the fundamentals, but I don't understand why we've suddenly changed it and made it 18 times more. I don't want to say complicated. It's not so much that it's more complicated, other than the fact that there are just way more steps. You're adding way more numbers together, and the more numbers you have to add together, the higher the chances you're going to make a mistake. Especially when you're in 5th grade and you're 11 and you've got a relatively short attention span and you're going, okay, well, I got to finish this before I can go play with my sister on the trampoline. Does she know? That's a good question. She has given me lots of different answers to that question over the years. She has told me she wants to work at McDonald's, which, you know, not too shabby if you want to work your way up and eventually own one. It's a pretty, I mean, it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time, but like, or become like a manager, you know, that's what she told me originally. Then she told me she wanted to be a paleontologist. Solid. I feel like she has entertained the idea of being a teacher. And then, oh, those fairies activate the thing. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, they activate the thing. Okay, it's all making sense, yeah. I haven't asked her in a while, though. Become a Korean pop idol. Oh, we need 3 of them. I gotcha. We were just listening today to the song, How Many Shrimps Do You Have to Eat Before You Make Your Skin Turn Pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. And the original version, I think, is K-pop, right? I think it's Korean, or I don't know if it's necessarily considered K-pop, but... Well, I know that doesn't work. I also know that doesn't work. Oh. But the only way I can get up there is if I rescue the fairies that are up there. So it's hard for me to grapple with this whole, like, yeah, she needs to learn this math. Not that I don't want to teach her, but I don't know. Oh, this is probably helpful. I just have it's really frustrating when I'm like, cool, my kid knows how to do it, but like, man, like I said, the more numbers there are to add, the more chances are, the higher the chances that she's going to make a mistake. I don't know. Ander doesn't seem as like concerned about it. Oh, I missed one right there. Ander's like, she's got to learn it. Like, it's whatever. Like, just if she can't do it this way, then she just needs to get better. And I'm like, well, maybe that's not how she learns best. Maybe we do need to simplify it for her. And then maybe she'll be like, okay, I can, you know, maybe she just needs less numbers. That's one of the great things about homeschooling, is that you can choose to do whatever it is that works best for your kid. And maybe that way doesn't, I mean, she's been able to do it up until we've gotten into these big numbers. But yeah, today she was, I love that they're all wearing slippers. That just made sense. They're in the dream.
To new places here in Lofty Castle too. See where it takes you.
I'm off to take a shower in my bathrobe. My half robe. So yeah, I was a little salty this morning because I was like, I don't feel like this was a good, and even my mom, who was an elementary school teacher for a long time, she was like, this Common Core math nonsense is nonsense. She was like, even us teachers don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to teach the kids. And now that I've looked at it, I'm like, I get it, but I don't understand why we had to change it. Why? We've gone for years. All of us grew up learning how to do math, multiplication in the same way. And then all of a sudden they decide that's not good enough anymore, even though it's worked for years. Why? Why is those things? Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I think I was supposed to run. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, hold on. Where am I at? If I could do that in the treetops, that would be great. Where am I supposed to run? Oh! Okay, I understand. I just went the wrong direction. Went the wrong direction. Yeah, that's it. Do it, Spyro. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought we were supposed to run into the window. Were you not supposed to do that? Oh. I hope I did that right. Are we not supposed to go in those secret special magic windows? I don't think we are. I thought only one of them was super secret magic. Well, I don't think that's the case anymore. Man, this place is really confusing. There was some study done that said kids learn better when they understand how and why something happens instead of just memorizing and repeating facts and tables. It led to all this math madness. And I completely understand. Like I said, I get it. I know why they chose to do it, like that they chose to do it that way. However, if you are teaching multiplication correctly, and if you are teaching it, you know, properly, then they should understand it anyway. You know what I mean? I guess, I don't know. Like to me, I was thinking in my head, like all the times that I've had to learn how to, how to learn it. Like it made sense. I was like, okay, you break this down into smaller multiplication problems. You take every number in the top number and you multiply it by every number in the bottom number, but you have to do it one at a time, right? That made sense to me. You just break it down into smaller multiplications, just like you do with division. You do division one number at a time, one number at a time, one number at a time. You break a big division problem, long division problem, into a smaller division problem. I feel like the how and why should wait until the facts are memorized, but no one asked Wolf. I feel this deeply. I feel it a lot. It is frustrating. Well, okay. How do we... Okay. Question is, how do we get over there? Like everything else I'm fine with. I don't have a problem teaching anything else, and I don't even really have a problem teaching math. But when she continues to make mistakes over and over and over again on these math problems because there are just so many numbers and she just can't keep them straight, then I start to be like, maybe we're going about this in the wrong way, and maybe I just think there are too many. Like she knows how to do it, but she just gets overwhelmed. That's what it is. She gets overwhelmed by the amount of numbers she has to add up. And when she sees that big giant number with like 13 numbers that she has to add up, she starts to panic. And she's like, okay, I got a lot of numbers I got to add up here. And it's just, it's the same problem. If you do it the other way, it just looks far less threatening than having 13 numbers you're supposed to add. That's what it is. She gets overwhelmed. She's like, this is a lot of numbers. And she doesn't tell me that, but I can tell that's what she's thinking because she's making mistakes. You know, if she wasn't feeling overwhelmed, you know, it's pretty easy to sit and line up a whole bunch of, you should be able to do one addition problem with, even with 17 numbers. You just have to do it number by number, column by column, you know, carry the thing. But she starts to get, I think she looks at that and panics because it's it's this giant math problem. So in essence, we are making bigger, more scary looking math problems, which I understand, trying to help them understand the why, but then you're just creating a different issue, which is making the math problem larger and putting way more steps in there. I don't know. We'll see how she does tomorrow morning. And I build her up as much as I can, you know, like we build her up and we're like, yeah, you did it. Every time she gets the right answer. It's like, sweet, you did it. Congratulations. Good for you. I always smack the table and I'd make her jump. Good job, you did it. I still have a key. This level was confusing. This level was confusion. This was all over the place. Okay, where was that? There it is. I don't know. And who knows? Maybe she'll wake up tomorrow morning and be like, oh, I get it, you know? Or maybe not. Maybe we'll still struggle with it tomorrow. I don't know. She's doing great with her language arts, though. We're learning about different sentences, and I'm even relearning declarative sentences, imperative sentences, interrogative sentences. Those all make sense, right? Declarative. All right, you're making a statement. I declare bankruptcy. I didn't say it. I declared it. Interrogative, imperative, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we're learning all that, and that's been great. She is picking up on that really well. But I don't worry so much about her language arts either, because she's such an avid reader. She understands why sentences, you know, she understands how to punctuate sentences and why certain sentences make sense and like what sentences go where. That's the multiplication I learned as well, column by column. I feel like me understanding and visualizing of what these concepts mean came from watching Sesame Street, not from the math problems. I mean, maybe. And however the kid learns, like, that's awesome. However it makes sense to them. I don't want to like throw any teacher under the bus or anything. I'm not like mad at her teacher because I feel like her teacher did anything wrong. Her teacher was doing what her teacher was supposed to and was teaching them the way that she was told she needed to teach them. But ultimately, I just think that's making things way more complicated. Yes, declarative. No, declarative, yeah, period. Interrogative, yeah. Imperative, yeah. Say yeah. And then expletive is, or not expletive, exclamatory is, yeah, exclamation point. Yes, I think I am in the right place, I believe. Oh, okay. You know, arrows would be so helpful. Hey, it's Cinnamon on a streak. Cinnamon's on a streak, y'all. I love all these streaks. What fun. Time flies when you're having fun. You know what they say. Oh, wait, I can't make that. Never mind. I think I'm supposed to go here. I think this leads me. Nope. No. So I don't really know what Charlotte wants to do as a career, but she has a dad that kind of, he got an associate. Yeah. Expletive is, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's Wobble. I wanted to say something unfamily friendly. No. Not in this channel. Not in this dojo. Oh, that's not gonna work. Dang it. It's collector, the collector. Oh, this is, wait. Oh, you do, okay, I had the same problem last time. I struggled, I was on the struggle bus, and then I got off the struggle bus, and then I got back on it. I am once again aboard the struggle bus. Oh, I think it's over there. Right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Collect and never spend. Well, I haven't gone back to do the treetops yet. because the treetops make me mad because I can't do the super run jump thing. So we've just been moving on. But watch, I'm going to reach the end of the game. And I'm going to have one stinking dragon left, and it's going to be that treetops one. Ah. I don't know how to do it. Over the weekend, I was going to look up a how-to video of how to do it because I was like, this makes no sense in my head. I need to see it happen. But when I tried last week, I struggled because I couldn't even make it off the first super jump. So, well, we'll try it again today. It's kind of like Silksong with Coral Tower. It was like, we'll try Coral Tower a couple times. Not feeling it today. All right. Nope. Cool. We'll try again some other time. We'll come back. We'll circle back. Nice. Really? Only 3? Lofty Castle. That's what that is. I think this is where I... Oh, do we not have to go up on those islands? There's our balloon man. How am I supposed to know? Oh, I never went in there. Okay. I'm supposed to know who I've shrinkified. Shrink. Try again, and on the 15th try, it'll be the first try. First try. Yep, just like Batman. Lego Batman.
First try.
First try. Wait, have I gone up those stairs? Is that where Jacques is? I can't remember now. I actually think it might be. Not to harp on about maths, but using multiplication as an example, I feel that understanding the why of it is more important and the how. The why allows you to recognize a problem as being in the multiplication category, and from there you can attack the problem using knowledge of how to do it manually or breaking out a calculator. In the end, it's the recognition of real-world applications of math problems that's most important. The how, in most cases, is a Google search away. I agree. It's like, okay, we need to figure out how... So we buy this 10-pound gigantic log of ground beef at Walmart. So we need to figure out how many, like, how to divide that up properly into 10 equal pounds. How do we do that? That is a real world situation that we deal with all the time because we're always getting those things at Walmart, and we separate them all out, and then we put them all in our freezer. And so that is a very real world thing that we have to, Andrew has to, like, you know, measure it, and then he has to take that number and then he has to divide it by 10. You know what I mean? That's a real world application. So you're right. You have to decide, you have to be able to recognize, when do I need to multiply? When do I need to divide? When do I need to do these things? And they, in her little workbook, they do have these, you know, word problems that are like, so-and-so, you know what they are. So-and-so has 65 pencils and wants to give 2 pencils to each student in her class. How many pencils will she have left over, or whatever, you know, things like that. And Charlotte is mostly good at those as well. But right now we are in multiplying decimals, and then we will move on to dividing decimals. And she's like, she knows how to do it. But when you, and I do agree with the showing the how and the why and all that stuff, but I do think it just makes things more complicated because now she's got these 13 numbers she has to add together with 29 zeros. 200,000, 40,000, 18,000, 2,000, 1,000, 160, 480, 160, 102, 100, 120. Oh my gosh. It's just so, and it's just so messy on the page. It's just everywhere. This, all of that is one problem for her. She did it 2 times. No, 3 times. You can see it. She did it 3 times. The exact same problem 3 times. And she got a different answer every single time. Oh. Well, what? Oh, yeah, look at that. It's right there. And then it's... Oh, I wondered if that was a thing. That is a tunnel. Secret tunnel. Oh. Okay, I got it. Okay, okay. Yep. Oh, no, wait, it's not a secret tunnel. Ah, it's where it came in. Okay. This music is a jam. Oh, that's right. I gotta do that now, huh? Well... Ah, here it is. I guess if she weren't having problems, like if she were getting all these answers right, I wouldn't have an issue with it. But the fact that she keeps getting these answers wrong is like, okay, well, where are you getting them wrong? And it's because she has, oh, I see over there. It's because most of the time she's missed an addition, like a number she's got to add somewhere, or she didn't carry things right or whatever, because she's adding like 6 numbers up, 13 numbers up or whatever. And so that is why I've gotten slightly frustrated, because I'm like, okay, you know how to do this, and yet you are still struggling and you are consistently getting the wrong answers. So maybe this is a how you're doing it. I do believe she understands the why. But if she weren't like if she weren't having an issue, if she were getting consistently right answers, then I wouldn't feel the need to teach her the other way. But the fact that she is consistently getting the wrong answers, I'm like, okay, clearly we got to figure something else out. Well, how the heck? Okay. We've been in there. Just to clarify, when I said understanding why and how didn't matter, I meant the way that 2 and 2 becomes 4 rather than the fact that it is just 4. Agreed. Because I feel the same way. I have never liked math because I always just memorized the steps and not why they mattered. 2 and 2 is 4 because when you add them together, they equal 4. It's not just going 2 plus 2 is 4. I just remember that, and I'm just going to remember that for the rest of my life. We need to understand how we got there. I do agree with that. I just feel like we've made things way more complicated than they need to be. Wait a minute, but how does... Maybe there's an entrance. There it is. Yep, it's right there. Got it. Oh, that's right. I have not finished this place yet. Yay. Okay. This is the one place that I'm missing stuff. And I was going to look this up too. Because I can't figure out how to get up in the thing. Ultimately, I actually think homeschooling's going really well. And I'm really proud of how much she's learning and how well she's doing on these things. I love the fact that we are learning things that she wants to learn. Like for science, we're learning about insects this month. We're learning about Native American history because we're learning about US history. And so, you know, and I love that. I'm having a really great time doing all that stuff. I think it's really fun. And I'm really proud of her for kids learn better when they are learning what they want to learn instead of just being told, okay, this is what we're going to do. He was like, oh man, the bomb missed. Okay, wait. Before I get a smooch from you, I gotta run in here and do that fella. This fella. Ugh. Rude. Hey, it's dark purple! Oh my gosh! Okay. Oh! I think that's how you're supposed to get up in the thing, Maybe... maybe? I played Silk Song for, how long was it? 80 hours? And it was a time, and it was a long time, and it was one of the longest games I have ever streamed, hands down. And it was awesome, and I loved every second of it. But I needed something very simple after that because it was really hard. It was a struggle. Oh wait, am I supposed to blow up a door or something? I am well. I am doing well. Where does this go? What? Oh no, wait, this is not how you get up in the thing on the thing. Because this is where there's just another fairy. And I have already done this. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I feel like I've already gotten... Well, I might as well kill all these guys anyway because I don't want to be like, I think I've gotten gems from you. You know what I'm saying? I remember hearing that negative numbers don't exist and that it's a creation to make mathematics easier. Are you serious? They're just making up numbers now. You know what? I feel like that's where I missed it. I didn't get that door. Oh, okay. I don't think I got that door. I'm almost positive I didn't get that door. Because I don't remember this. When I was telling my story about all my theater antics. Oh, maybe I did get that door. The U.S. National. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. See? Oh. There is like a secret place that I'm supposed to go into. Yeah, I can hear him. He's above me. This was the place that I got stuck last time, and I could not figure out how to get up and at them. Up and at them. Then you run around through here. Okay, there's another special secret super fairy. But I feel like I... Oh, wait. Yeah, I rescued him. He's above me. In accounting, you don't have negative values, just debit and credit. I highly doubt Charlotte will go into anything with numbers, like accounting or like, you know, bookkeeping or anything like that. No, I have been up here, I swear. Yeah, I've done all this. Oh, there's one right there. And I'm kind of skipping some things. Have I been here? Maybe last time I just wasn't paying attention enough because I was telling stories and I was just not paying attention to my surroundings or where I was going. I think that's where I need to go over there. Well, everybody in here just gave me these little life orbs. So that means I got them all. Oh no, this is where I came from. Like visualizing what multiplication is actually doing by using quantities of marbles, for example. Once you understand what multiplication means, you can just use the column method to solve 3 to 4 digit problems. Exactly. I don't have a problem with the box method until she starts having to add 13, 14, 15 numbers together. And then I'm like, well, okay, hold on. That seems like a lot. No, we already came in that way. It's up there. That thing. That outcrop right there. I gotta... Oh, I need to roast these mushrooms. I can hear him. He's up there. Oh, I really want to switch too, and I want to play Breath of the Wild on it. It's been a long time since I've played Breath of the Wild, and I would love to play it again. But I won't play it again until I get a Switch 2. I just feel like I would just be missing it. Oh, wait, no, this is the outcrop. No. Okay, how do I get to this upper part in here? I am legitimately asking for a hint because I don't understand how to get up here. Up right now. Right here. Right here. I gotta get up there and I don't, it doesn't, it's not, is it? Oh, hello. Okay. Unless he is the one making that sound, but I think I need to go up. I don't think so. Yeah, because I've already gotten him. But I still hear the thing from somebody's glowing above me. How many am I missing? 373 out of 500. Dang. I bet Breath of the Wild is just as magical as you remember. Of course it is. Of course. Okay. I was gonna look this up over the weekend too, and I just forgot. Gotta get up there. I don't know if it has something to do with the supercharge or if it's like somewhere else. I know I've gotten those dudes. So this is another supercharged run and jump around that pond ramp at the bottom. I wondered if that was a... Okay, hold on. So I'm supposed to run all in here. Oh, and then I run in here, and then I run here. I wondered if this was a ramp. And I am supposed to jump in there? Over there? That outcropping right there? No. Okay. I'm gonna try again. What, Breath of the Wild or Spyro? Breath of the Wild has such a special place in my heart. Such a special place. I got to play it first out of all my siblings. I do not like the supercharge. It makes me very irrationally angry. What a stupid maneuver! Ah! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. There's gotta be a dragon up there. This is the very first game, but it's like the reignited or whatever. Hey, it's D. Scheidler! Have you played Silk Song? Dude. So good. Worth it. Worth the wait. Worth the wait! Oh! Don't jump when you're running. Girls will just fly. It was so good. I streamed it for, how long did I stream it? 86 hours? Took me 35 days. Worth every second. I loved it. It was so unbelievably hard though. So hard. It's one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. True story. Oh, now we gotta... Okay, now we gotta start over. Because I freaked out and ran off a cliff. One of the only games I've ever 100%ed was Astrobot. I'm sorry. You can't turn fast enough. Oh, I totally get it. I 100% get it. I think you should. I think you should go in as blind as possible. Loved it. Thought it was great. I don't know if it'll win Game of the Year. Probably not, but it's my Game of the Year because I loved it. That, and also I did not play any of the other games that are being nominated for Game of the Year. So, okay, wait. So you're supposed to... Oh. So you're supposed to... You can't even turn that fast. Oh. Wait a minute. I have been up there. Hold on. I have questions. I've been up there though, which means you probably have to go. Can you turn hard with LR? That's a great question. I don't actually know. See, that just gets you up here. So then what is the point of the super run jump? Because, yeah, if you... Well, I'm super confused. I can see that there's a... This level is called the Haunted Towers. And I think the only place I have left is, yeah, I gotta get up there somehow, and I cannot figure out how to get up there. Because I don't have any sort of way. I don't have any sort of like fairy situation. I'm gonna look it up. Okay. Spyro, Haunted Towers, walkthrough. Do I have all the dragons? No, so I'm looking for the third one. I've spent hours on this. I just cannot get the jump right on the very few times I try to actually make it to the jump. Why do they make this so difficult, especially when you need to make it there to get the dragon? There's a jump and glide. Okay, wait, it is a supercharged thing. Charge down and through the end of the yellow corridor and enter the hall. Here, go through the back right doorway to the pond area and turn hard left. Don't stop charging. Jump to get to the grassy area and hug the castle wall as it curves left. Go up the ramp through the archway and leap off the top. Start a glide and you should see a green area ahead of you with the balcony up top. Left at the top of the... Okay, wait. Okay, where am I running out here? Left at the top of the ramp? Left. Yeah. So you jump up there. Okay, now I gotta get up there and look at where I'm supposed to go. These super jumps, I might not be able to execute because I am bad at them. And you run here, hug the tower, and then you're supposed to run in through here? Where are you jumping? I can't even... I'm pretty sure this... Okay, well now I need to watch it. Yeah, there's the most viewers on that section right there. Okay, he's running. Goes through there. Hard left. Oh, left! I just almost dropped my... Oh, okay. No, it makes sense. I was going... Okay, wait. We're supposed to run... I know my left from right. Yes, I do. You're supposed to run off this way. Jump over here, I believe. Run up here. And then you're supposed to... Okay. That's better. That is... Wait a minute. How do I get back up there? Oh, go this way. Left at the top of the pond. No, not even the top of the pond. The bottom of the pond. They trick you. They make it look like that is where you're supposed to go, but it's not. You're supposed to do this. Then you're supposed to jump like that. Then you're supposed to jump like this. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Wait a minute. Did I do it? Hell. Oh, yeah, I did it. Yeah. Cool. I wish the tree tops one was like that. It's because I couldn't get my right and my left.
You've become a master of the supercharge.
Did you guys see that I did it? Have I? I don't think so. A master of the supercharge. Yeah, after the YouTubes. I was never able to make the left from make the jump from the left of the bottom. Needed extra lift from the top of the ramp. That makes sense. Oh, now I understand. Let's not fall back down, shall we? Let's not do that, because I know there's like a hole somewhere around here. I think so. It's right there. Yep. I don't. What? Wait a minute. Does this mean that the? No. Wait just 1 second. Are you telling me there's got to be a ferry up here, right? Are you telling me that I have to go down there? Wait a minute. You're telling me I have to go down here, get the No, he's not supercharged. Or, I'm sorry. He's supercharged, but he is not, like, charged with extra special fancy fire. Wow, I never could have figured that out on my own. And then he goes in there, and then he rescues the dragon. Cool, like I just did. Yay. And then he jumps up here, and then... Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sorry, normally I don't look up spoilers, but... sometimes when games get frustrating, it's like, you know what? Okay, cool. Oh.
Land Rider, Land Rider,
Oh.
Land Rider, Land Rider, Land Rider, Land Rider, Land Rider, Land Rider.
It's Land Rider! What the heck, man? I'm supposed to get this from the... How do you dodge that?
What the heck, man?
Oh. Oh, I think I just got flattened into a... Oh, I gotta do that whole jump again. Dang it. He just ran right past that dude. Oh, before they come alive. Oh, so I have like one shot. Oh, but I'm here now. Yeah, okay. Yay! Ah. There's art. That looks like a different one. She's different. Does she also give me a kiss? Oh, she's just different. She has long hair. Okay. Well, I mean, the other one has long hair too. It's just braided. Oh, I thought you had to do that whole super jump with the fiery upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she gives you one that isn't timed. She is the extra special amazing fairy. Oh. I remember playing this at an old friend of my parents' house back in like 2004. Her name was Rose. Hope she's doing all right. Rose. So now I'm just constantly charged. Well, that's cool. I like that a lot. That's fun. What? Where? Oh. That's what that's for. Got it. Boop, 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 boop. Yay! We did it. Excellent. That was not as bad as Treetops. Treetops was very frustrating to me, but maybe I'll get it. I don't know. Maybe not. It's a mystery. It's a mystery, really. I don't remember where the ending is. It is there. It is. That little dragonfly is like your own little personal Woobita guy all the time. Woobita guy. We loved the Woobita guy. I don't actually know what his name is, but we called him the Woobita guy. So the purple fairies don't have the power to give me supercharge for all the time every day. She doesn't have her own personal chat command, so how good could she really be doing? Certainly better than me financially. What makes you say that? Why? That's specific. You must know how she's doing then. Yeah, look at this. 100%, 100%, 64%, 100%. Oh, Magic Crafter's 95. It's Twizzlo. Yeah, maybe it's in the lip gloss. Oh my goodness, you can travel back to places. Well, that's helpful. I think we need to go face Jacques. It is time. It is time to face Jacques. Suivez-moi. I don't remember where he is, or where he is located. I remember stairs. That's all I remember. Yeah, this music is a bop. I think I'm supposed to come this way, maybe? Jacques? Remember. No, just that she's my parents' age and likely has a much better job than when she was working at Block. Oh, fair. Oh, I thought you meant the friend that you used to play this game with was named Rose, so I thought she was your same age. I was so confused. I was like, wait, how do you know that? Oh, Blockbuster. Classic. Dragoning! The Dragoning is Dragoning. There is one level that I am frustrated about, and I don't like the supercharged business, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually do it. I also don't remember where Jacques is. Jacques. Oh, wait. I think I do know where Jacques is. Maybe I don't. Whoa! Yes.
I want some chips because...
Okay, Sissy can get that for you. Oh, is he back here? Yes, he is. I think that's all we have, right? In this area? Spyro is very cute. I like Spyro. He's got a spunky personality. You could say he's a little spitfire. No, but seriously, I like him. I like his personality. Whoa. Okay. All these baddie designs are something. Look at her in her night dress. Oh, he is ready, baby. Ah, she's like, I've got a flower for you. You're problematic. Yeah. Take that. You can't decide what you want to stream next? Dude, that is like every single time I have to pick a new game to stream, I'm always terrified I'm going to pick the wrong one and people are going to either be mad or get bored and be like, sayonara, which, I mean, that's their prerogative. If it's not interesting to them and they don't want to stick around, then I completely respect that. But it is semi-stressful to come up with what to stream. I get it. Because I firmly believe that you should enjoy what you stream. And I know a lot of streamers can kind of make content out of being angry and like raging because they don't like the game or whatever, but I don't feel like that's going to get, I mean, then you put yourself in the position where you are stuck playing, seriously, you're stuck playing the game that you don't like, unless you don't mind being mad at the game that you're playing, I guess. I don't know. I just say pick a game that you enjoy. Oh, wait a minute. What is your job? I don't know what his job is. There are like 2 ways to go. Are you starting Tears of the Kingdom for the first time ever this week? What I wouldn't give to play that game for the first time again. Oh my gosh, so many memories. Yeah, she's ready to clock me with her flower. Thanks. What a weird mechanic. Those little dudes with their little stopwatches. It's an interesting mechanic. Oh, it's a big circle. I got it. Is it? I don't actually know. I know I'll like Tears of the Kingdom, and Zeldas are mostly chill, so I think it'll be nice and cozy through winter. Have your tissues ready. I mean, maybe not. Like, some people didn't feel like the storyline was crazy emotional, but I thought it was one of the best emotional storylines out of a Zelda game. I cried a lot, like a lot. I'm gonna say Jacques is down there. What do you guys think? Just gonna go out on a limb and say he's down there. I believe so. Oh, then you will, 100%. But it is so worth it. It's so great. It's one of the most beautiful Zelda stories. I loved it. I thought it was a masterpiece. Oh, okay. Oh, yay! Good thing I came down here. Good job, Susie. Oh. Oh, I know where we are. That guy is ready. He's drooling, like he's ready to roast me alive. I was sobbing reading the text on stream after Lace 2. Yeah. You will cry then. But it'll be a good kind of cry. You know what I'm saying? It'll be great. Wait a minute. How? Oh, I know what that guy. Okay. All right. This makes sense. Wait, does it make? Oh, I think I understand. I don't like it, but I think I understand. If I just get one, and then I get the second one. Oh, no, never mind. What? Oh, Well, prepare yourself for Tears of the Kingdom then, because it's gonna be great. You're gonna love it though. It's gonna be so fun. That is easily one of my favorite games I ever streamed. Ever. Who's in charge of you? Whose job is it? I get. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a dude in there? There was one guy that I was like, I don't know what your situation is. Oh, oh. Was he? Oh no, he was not. Okay. That was a mistake. Oh, biscuits. Mistakes have been made. I almost cried at the end of Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight like wrecked me. It's all gonna be great. Oh man, and I gotta kill them all again? Ah, that's right, because I didn't rescue any dragons. Dang it. Darn. Well, dude, that thing is already up, so I don't know who controls that one. Get out of town and take a bus. I need that dragon. Oh, that was really close. So this guy... Oh, I understand. So they both set off... I should have seen that. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Rude. Just gotta be faster. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Yay. Stretch. Look at that little mushroom. He is so happy. He doesn't know that I could just cook him alive at any second. Yeah, I would give almost anything to play Tears of the Kingdom for the first time. Even Breath of the Wild for the first time, honestly. Both those were such great experiences. Such amazing experiences. Oh yeah, that's where Jacques is. Oh no, that's where the dragon... Oh. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's Jacques. But I'm gonna save here, which is helpful. Whoa.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice? A wise dragon once told me aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Thank you for that. Did you guys hear that? Aim high, watch out for flying boxes. That tracks. Flying boxes. You know what? I'll bet Jacques is the one that's in charge of that thing. And once I... Maybe? I actually don't know. Whoops. I need myself a mushroom. Okay. So he... Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. He is the one responsible. This dude, this one right here who didn't have a job. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be Jacques. I was wrong. I was wrong. We got a whole secret. Oh! Is that the backup? Oh, never mind.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Take care.
The design of all these dragons is really cool. I know I've said that before, but I just really like the, oh no, you're just a regular one. I thought you were... Whoa. Sadly, Hades 2 will win. Not that that's bad, but I didn't have the excitement for it over Silksong, Expedition 33, or Bonanza. Yeah, I never played any of the other games that are all being nominated. Ooh, that was close. Jucktacular. Now if I could just do the treetops, dang it. Freaking supercharged ramps. Like, I could do it, maybe. I don't know. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. What is he controlling? What is your job? Whatever it is, it's not very long. I don't think I can make that. Oh, Spyro, I'm so sorry. Oh, my bad. I mean, I've heard nothing but great things about Expedition 33, also DK Bonanza. I mean, really, all the games, I think. What is, oh, Death Stranding 2 was nominated? You think Hades 2 will win Game of the Year? Or you think Expedition 33 will? I don't understand where this... Oh! Oh, I gotcha. Oh. Boo. He was the shortest one out of everybody. His little timing is super short. Okay, it makes sense. It all makes sense now. Ooh. There we go. Aim high and watch out for flying boxes. Got it. Makes perfect sense. Spyro! Hades 2 has the best scores? Even higher than Expedition 33? Expedition 33 has been nominated for like 8 things. Not that that means anything, but... Can you imagine controlling an island? Or a platform? How does that feel? Okay. Ooh, we're gonna make it. Are you kidding me? I hate the flying dynamics in this game. No offense. I know everybody loves it, but like, he should have made that. That's so dumb. Ugh. I know there's a lot of love for this game in chat right now, but those flying mechanics suck. Or I'm sorry, gliding mechanics. He's not flying, he's gliding. He's falling with style. But I'm gonna use up all my dudes. Okay. I'm gonna try something. That didn't help. Yes, it did. Yay. Okay, I ran, and I know I shouldn't have because it technically makes you not go as high. But I didn't need height. I needed farther. I needed distance. Sorry about that. Just ran into your base. Okay, Jacques, my friend, I have found the gems. Can I get over there? I think I can. I'm gonna run in this one too. Yeah. Dang it. I'm gonna waste all my guys just trying to get gems. Okay. Yeah, that was better than that. Okay. Where was he? I don't recall. At least I was able to save, so I didn't have to beat all those baddies again. Wow, Spyro, come on, get it together, please, and thank you. Thanks. Okay. Time to get serious. Now, I will say I am sure the games improved as they went on. Like, I'm sure that the gliding mechanics and all that stuff, I'm sure that they improved as the games went on. And I think you guys have already mentioned that the flying, I know we're so coddled these days. Yeah, okay. Am I supposed to? He reminds me of Murphy from... Woohoo! Yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Take that in the face. Oh, no. I think it might almost be the same voice. No, it can't be. This game came out forever ago. Oh, man. Here we go. It's go time. Watch out for flying boxes. Oh, no. We've hit him 3 times now. Skill point acquired. What did I do? What did I get? How do I... Oh, change page. Jacques. Perfect. Does that mean he didn't hit me? Yay. But wait a minute. Oh. Yay! Great. I'm sitting in the car playing Metroid Prime Remastered, waiting for my girlfriend to get out of the chiropractor. She got some bad spine swelling from the accident. Man, it's amazing how fast your life can change in a split second, you know? That sucks. I'm sorry that she had to experience that. But I'm also grateful you have a Switch so you can sit in your car and play one of the best games ever. I freaking love Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime! Okay, so okay, wait. So the last world, there's one more world after this, right? And, oh, can I just travel to the treetops? I hate this level so much. When this game came out, it punished us for hours. I know, and like oh man, it's like really, it just sits you right there. That's actually really nice that there's no like, you got to travel to the world and then you got to, okay. Lyle. We got to go find Lyle. Okay, creamed in the face. Oh, see, he actually shows you. He's like, hey, this is, wait, does he? Oh, are you kidding? That was stupid. I know, and I only played one of them. Oh, that's a different one. That one's in green. One's in green. I think I got that one. Did I not? Oh, no, I did not. Okay, where's he running? Does he also go on the whole... Was this Lyle?
Spyro?
No, I don't think this was Lyle. Nope, this was Isaac.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
Okay, that's Isaac. That's where I need to be. That one. That is where Lyle is. Okay, so... How does one get over there? Woo! Okay. Let's get rid of all these clowns. Oh, the red one. Okay, the red one that's up there. Well, then where does the purple one end up? I don't remember where the purple one ends up. You know what? The eggs are not as important to me as the dragons. Okay. See, I can jump off that one, but that other ramp does me in every single time. Okay. Woo! That is really close. Every time. That is close. Okay. So Lyle, I think I discovered this last time. Lyle is not through the window. You have to go the other direction. So where you start the super jump is not through the window. Was there a new Doom that was released this year? I don't pay attention to Doom releases. So yeah, he's not through the window. He's up... Or no, he is through the window. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys just did this. I know, we're so coddled by like autosave. But you know what? We paid for that, man. We paid for that with our time when we were younger. We paid for that. We paid dearly for that. Okay, this is where Lyle is? Yeah, that's where Lyle is. Pretty sure. I'm gonna save here. And then you're supposed to start here. And then you're supposed to go off over there. Oh no. You're supposed to jump on the island and then do a hard right. Okay. See, this is my... How many guys do I have? 5? Okay. I did it. No, I did not. See, that keeps happening to me over and over and over again. And I don't understand it because I jump off of that ramp. Okay. Apparently I'm not jumping. I'm jumping too early. Am I supposed to hit the jump button? I am supposed to hit the jump button, right? This is gonna go really fast. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, biscuits. Okay. But now I only have 2 dudes. Okay. That was pretty euphoric, not gonna lie. I can't see where I'm going. Oh. I think I did that wrong. Okay, well, at least I didn't die. Okay. When I come off that ramp, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, you're technically supposed to hit jump like after you jump. It's weird. Like you hit jump after you come up that. Okay. Okay, I got that part down. That part's fine. Where does one go? Everything happened so fast. I can't see what's going on. Okay. So I go through the window. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, at least I didn't die that time, although it would have been quicker if I died. Okay, so you go over there. Over here. On that ramp. But then I will be astounded if I can actually do this. Okay. I think you have to veer off to the right on one of them or something. Oh my gosh. Oh, where do you go? Okay, wait. You come off there, and then where do you... Oh, you're supposed to run into that. Okay, you're not supposed to run here. So you go off... That's the ramp that you come off of. So where do you land? Like, where... I remember there was a part where you were going off a ramp and trying to go way over to the right. Yeah. The problem is this also gives you 0 visibility of where you're supposed to. It's that ramp that you come off of right there. No, that can't be where you start it. That has to be only to get this chest. And incidentally, well, no. I might be able to make it over there. That can't be where you start. Because that only leads you to that one little place. So you have to come back to this one right here? This is the one that you have to come back to. So you have to come out that hole right there. Which, to get out that hole, you have to go... Well, then you have to jump on this from somewhere else. You've got to come from up high or something. That makes no sense because that you have to run up through that exit. You've got to. Okay. Spyro supercharged treetops. I don't want to catch the thieves. I just want the dragon. That's all I want. Okay, you go through the window. I think you do start at Lyle. I'm gonna watch this person do it really quick. Because I just can't visualize where to go. You do start at Lyle. You start at Lyle. You go up, up, up. It's our moment. And then you jump up the thing and you do that. I hate that so much. Because it goes against everything. Because it goes in the opposite direction of another supercharge ramp, which is opposite of what my brain wants to tell me to do. I just don't like this run. Okay. So it goes like this. Huh. It goes up there. You go up the opposite direction. Oh my gosh. This is bananas. It would be really helpful if you could stay, well, I guess not. I was gonna say it would be really helpful if you could stay supercharged. Ah! I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna be able to do this on stream. Not with that attitude. Yeah, dang straight. I'm at 0 guys. I know I can do this, but... Oh, and I missed it. Ah. I hate this run. This is my one beef with this game. I do not like this run. It's like the difficulty all of a sudden just like skyrocketed. And now every other one is like, oh yeah, that's fine. And then this one, it's like, just kidding. We're gonna run you through H and back for you to get this dragon. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna try again tomorrow because I do not want to go back. Okay, where? And I'm only 64%. Okay, so I can go to the Dreamweaver's world, and then I can just... And I'm not harping on the game. I'm just saying I don't like this run in particular, but that's just because my hands don't like it. I'm not saying the game is bad. I'm just saying I don't like this part. And that's fine. I think there's only one more world, I believe, so... Where's our balloon man? Can I see him on the map? Where was he? I know, platformers. The problem is with that supercharge, you're just going so fast. You can't see where the next place is that you need to go. But because of the way the level is laid out, you can't really see where you need to go either because you're... Oh, I think we need to go up those stairs, probably. They're gonna make you go all the way over there and kill the dude so that you can... If I know where I'm going, I think I can do it, but I just can't see where the heck I'm going because you're running so fast. That's just my beef. Doesn't have to be anybody else's. Move out the way, please, and thank you. All right. Oh, they're already small. Okay. Well, that's easy peasy. At least they both have the, like, they're both scared. It's true. Breath of the Wild, rain. Oh, rain is the worst. Oh, maybe it's not here. I think this is how you get to the icy flight. Oh. I think you just go off the thing. Okay. I don't know if that meant anything, but that's okay. Maybe you can get in here from another way. Oh, it's right next to Jacques. Okay, got it. Got it.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you. Gnasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find.
Getting anti-rain gear in Breath of the Wild. Did they have anti-rain gear? I thought that was only in... Yeah, rain. Rain! I love rain, but I don't love it in Breath of the Wild. Did we just jump on his head? Have we done that every time? That's funny. After watching a video of that treetops run, I feel like I can do it. But I'm not going to sit and bang my head against the wall on stream. Starting over and having to kill all the baddies and stuff, that's not very fun. And add to that the mechanics that are frustrating because I feel like he should be able to land on some of those platforms, even though he doesn't. Wait a minute. Are there like worlds, or is this just it? Is the Gnasty, are we here? Or do we just fight him? Delvin. With an easel.
Hey, didn't I already free you?
You're in Gnasty's world now, Spyro. And you are the dragon that must defeat him.
Bring him on. I'm ready.
Reach the exit in each of Gnasty's lands. Then you can challenge the Nork.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are there actual like worlds? Nork Cove. Nork Cove. Okay. I guess that's where we're going first. I don't know if that meant anything, but that's okay. What you say to yourself when a good buddy at work kisses your cheek, I would say that yes, that is what you say. I don't really know what to say or what to... Nork Cove. Okay. Do gems I mean, it's probably too late in the game to ask this, but do gems do anything? Or are they just, you just collect them? I did not expect that. Bam. You take that. So this is PlayStation's Donkey Kong level. Barrel rolling. Ooh, we got TNT. Be careful. I did not expect this kind of like jazzy, super fun music for a final world of this game. Can I not jump on? Okay. Apparently I can't jump on that. We're doing okay. I still hate the treetops. I tried multiple times and I hate the treetops a lot. I tried until I got a game over and then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Ha! Sucks for you, my friend. I watched a video of how it's done, and I got a lot farther, but that first jump, I still can't even make that first jump reliably. Like I know half of where I'm supposed to go. But because you're moving so fast, I can't tell where I'm supposed to run. It's okay. It is not my favorite. I am not happy with it. And it doesn't mean I don't like the game. It just means I don't like that one part. Call me a coddled gamer, if you will. I feel like I've done plenty of those kind of speedrunning type situations, though. Not really a supercharge, but something similar, like in Jack and Daxter or something like that. I feel like I've done my fair share of kind of platforming, like speedrunny type situations. And I don't enjoy them. But it's pretty euphoric when you actually do it. You're like, yes!
Keep up the good work, Spyro. I expect Gnasty's really starting to worry about you.
I'd be shaking in my Nork boots if I were him.
So why didn't Spyro get green crystallified just like every other dragon? He was just gonna smack me into next Sunday. How is that ever explained? Because I'm just sitting here going, how is that plot armor? Because Spyro is our protagonist and we need him to be alive. And sometimes when you sit and think you're gonna wait out the rain, it just never stops. It just goes on and on and on, and you're like, okay, fine. And then you make the decision to leave, and then all of a sudden the rain stops, and you're like, cool. Oh. So I'm supposed to reach the exit in every one of Nork's worlds. Why would you stand on a barrel of TNT? Ah! Okay, that was a dumb decision, but I was... Oh, I see. Okay. Oops. I'm digging this level that I can just make these do all the work for me. That's nice. Ugh. I looked at chat and I got distracted. Dang it. Which, it's almost time for me to sign off anyway. So I probably should just leave it here, but I might attempt to do the treetops again tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I do not like that bit of platforming at all. I keep pushing the wrong button. But But as always, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out while I played games. I love playing games. The next game on my list will be, my next game to stream is going to be Chrono Trigger. I've played Chrono Trigger before, but it has been so long that I remember nothing about it. I don't remember anything about the story. I don't remember who the characters are. The only thing I do vaguely remember is a frog. That's it. I don't remember anybody else. And I think I enjoyed it. To be totally honest, I don't even know if I beat it. I have no idea. So that is going to be my next game, and that's a longer game. So we've played a bunch of short ones for palette cleansers for Silk Song. And so our next kind of longer game is going to be Chrono Trigger. And I'm really excited because I know it has a lot of love. But I'm excited because I've always heard really great things about the music. And it's funny because I've played it before, but I don't remember the music at all. So, rock rolled by a robot? I do not.
Wow, I never thought I'd be rescued, especially by such a little dragon.
Haven't we rescued him before?
What I mean is, I always believed in you, Spyro.
You gotta believe.
Head shake. Rick rolled? Rock rolled? I mean, sure, that sounds great. Oh! He's just throwing a ratchet at me. But I'm excited. It was between that or Final Fantasy VI. And I decided to go with Chrono Trigger because Chrono Trigger was took a little less time. But honestly, they're both relatively similar in terms of how long they are. I don't think there's much of a difference. Maybe a 10-hour difference. I don't know. That's okay. I can toast you. Toast and roast. Oh, there's that other one I need to go back and get. So you're telling me I can run into that metal thing and make it fly like that, but I can't just run into one of those chests? Seems suspicious to me. Did I get him? I think I'm going in the right direction. I don't know. There are a lot of different places to go. Oh, helpful. I feel like, yeah, all I remember is a frog. And then I remember... Oh, apparently I just got a trophy. There's more I need to do down here. And there's more I need to do up there as well, but yes. Oh, wow. Okay, we got... Oh, sorry. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Gotta do that to one more, and I don't remember where it is. Yeah, this music does not fit like a final world, like it seems like a totally jammin' place to be, even though it's like the bad place, I guess. I like the mechanic of using the barrels though, that's fun. So, with that being said, I just appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. I always have an excellent time when I stream, and I just appreciate everybody and their support and everything. That is definitely... subs and things like that are totally unnecessary. I appreciate them all the same, though. I think... Oh, yeah. I just missed this. Yeah. Are the red ones worth one? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one? Oh, I'm missing a bunch. I don't... Oh, Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, have I gone up here? Did I die? Where, boy? Timmy's in the well? Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. How did I get there in the first place? Why? Was this the beginning? Is this where I started? This is where I started. So he's facing... Okay. I keep thinking I'm going to finish this level, and then I don't finish this level. But I'm so close to finishing this level. I think I got all the dragons. Okay, so it's on the other side of that rock? Whoops. I don't think I... Well, yeah. I got that trophy for not killing any rats, I think. But... Sorry. My bad. Okay, he's facing... Okay... Yeah, Auden tried to play this, and she was really excited to play it. And then she was like, I can't play this game, Mama. And I said, that's okay. I don't feel like... Oh, hopefully I didn't go the wrong direction. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I've already come in... I've already come in here. I went the wrong direction. Oh, I gotta stretch. I'm gonna end here in a second, so I will stretch then. I think I have to go this way. Yay for mini maps. You know what I'm saying? I love mini maps. Every game should have a mini map. Every single one. Okay, where is he showing it is? Oh, I think I see over there. Oh, I was really close to it. Then I went the total opposite direction. Oh, I see. Wait, it's down here? That means screen time's over, chickadee. I am an idiot. Did you get... I just went all over that whole dang map when the whole thing was right here. This goes to show you. Oh! It's time for Mama to sign off too and say goodbye to her friends. Wow. That was Mama not being smart. Hooray! It's true, I do. Charlotte really struggled with... Oh, I was gonna get Charlotte on... So Charlotte beat Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. She beat that over the weekend. She loved it. It was absolutely hilarious. She really loved that one. And then she was like, okay, what am I gonna play next? And I told her she should play Portal. But Portal has its... Like, Portal is hard. It just makes your brain... They're rats.
Ooh, kill him.
25 rats. They turn into a dragonfly for your dragon, or a butterfly for your dragonfly to eat. Ooh, kill them. Oh, this opened. I see. Twilight Harbor. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, and then I imagine the last one is Nork himself. I don't mind not 100%ing it. I think we'll probably finish it tomorrow. That means I've got to get Chrono Cross or Chrono Trigger on my... I've played Chrono Cross too, and honestly, I don't remember anything about that either. I remember very little about it, other than the fact that I just remember the whole time being like, I wish this were Final Fantasy VII, which is silly. But just remember how important you are.
Let's find a dragon.
I'm going to find a dragon tomorrow. It's time for Mama to stop playing. Just like it's time for you to stop watching. Sissy still has science to do. But just remember how important you guys are and how much you matter. I know that sometimes the voices in our head try to tell us otherwise, but I hope... Sure. But I just hope every one of you remembers how important you are and the impact that you make on the people around you and on the world around you, because each one of you is unique and you have different unique talents and gifts that make the world a better place. I think the world is a better place with you in it than without you in it. And also just remember to choose kindness, because you just never know what people are going through in their lives. And I think the world could absolutely use more compassion and kindness. Boundaries, but more kindness, and just, you know, trying to see things from different perspectives and trying to be kind to people, whether or not they, I don't know, think the same way you do or believe the same things you do or whatever. We can all treat each other with kindness and respect. So with that being said, happy Monday to everybody. Thank you all so much for the... Ow! Stixel. That was rude. Away. So desperate. Start on 2D. I mean, Charlotte's played plenty of 2D games, but she did ask me. She was like, "Do you think I could play Hollow Knight?" I was like, "You can certainly try." I don't think she could play. I think she could get somewhat far in Hollow Knight. I do not think she could really play Silksong. I don't know. I could be wrong, but anyway. So I'll be back tomorrow, and we will probably beat Spyro, which is awesome. Spyro's been really fun, and it's most games I don't feel the need to 100%. Every once in a while. Hey, it's Sword Art. You know what? She could probably play Celeste she could absolutely play Celeste if I put it in assist mode for her and gave her like a couple extra dashes, I think, or an extra dash or something. I think I've never actually looked at the settings in assist mode, but I think she could do it. Yeah. If she had one more dash or something. I don't know what the options are. I'll have to look at that, but she loves the music from Celeste. We listen to the music. She's played both Ori games. She wants me to buy her a new game, but I'm like, dude, I have so many games in my gaming catalog, or like my virtual game cards. I don't think we need to buy you a game right now. So I'm hoping she'll try Portal, but I don't know. She would probably like Portal. And then I've got to look at what else I have going on. Honestly, she hasn't played Stardew Valley in a really long time. And I think she would really like Stardew Valley if she started like from the beginning, you know? Sorry, I was reading a message real quick. Anyway. Oh yeah, and that's true. There are lots of Zelda games in the Nintendo Switch Online. There are Metroid games. I would probably have her play Metroid Dread, honestly. If we're going to go for like a Metroidvania 2D kind of platformer, I would probably have her try Metroid Dread over Hollow Knight. I think Metroid Dread is actually easier. Lost levels, right. I should just be like, okay, you should play this, and then have her report back and tell me what she thinks. Anyway, so everybody enjoy your Monday, the rest of your Monday or your Tuesday or wherever you are. I'll be back tomorrow, and we will probably finish Spyro, and then whenever we finish Spyro, we will move on to Chrono Trigger. I'm really excited. I know there's a lot of love for that game, and I wish I could say I remember it, but I don't. And so obviously, I was playing it at a time that I was not fully invested, because if I was invested, then I would be able to remember, you know what I mean? So I must not have been fully invested. I don't remember when I played it, but like I said, all I remember is a frog. So we'll take that journey together. And that's what I've heard. Chrono Trigger is one of the best games ever made. So I'm looking forward to experiencing it. I think it'll be really fun, and I can put it on my Steam Deck, which is cool. So that's exciting. So anyway, thank you all so much. Keep being awesome. Be excellent. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll love ya tomorrow. You're only a day away. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what? See you later.